Made to last, and it comes in a variety of colors. Pick up a gallon for only $34.98 after 12% off.
Merry Christmas and enjoy your 12% off everything.
WZMQ 19. This is home for CBS.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Blakely. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, an in-person plea to Congress. We're live in Washington, where Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky spoke with lawmakers, urging them to continue providing aid in Ukraine's fight against Russia. Plus, new information about Michigan's unemployment rate and how the UP compares to the rest of the state. We talk with the experts about what's factoring into the decline. And just how many elves Bronner's Christmas Wonderland employs to make sure your Christmas gifts arrive on time. Your 19 News starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
That wind was something else today, Aaron. It looks like some of us could get a bit of snow here soon, too, or maybe we're already getting snow.
Indeed, Sarah. I'm glad none of us got blown away, though, with those windy conditions. We did have a wind advisory for the Upper Peninsula earlier today. That ended at 4 o'clock, but those gusts are going to hang out for a little bit longer, and we do have winter weather advisories over here on that northeast coast, where we could be seeing up to 8 inches of snow, and, of course, gusty winds blowing around as well. The rest of the UP should be fairly dry, but I'll have your full forecast and details after the break.
Thank you very much, Ariane. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky is in our nation's capital, making the case for Congress to continue supporting Ukraine against Russia's invasion. Our Washington, D.C. correspondents Brendan Scanlon and Rachel Knapp spoke with members on Zelensky's visit. What did they have to say?
Hey there, Sarah. Good evening. Well, we heard from Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, and we also spoke with Pennsylvania Republican Representative Glenn Thompson. Both of those lawmakers say it's a wise idea to continue sending aid to Ukraine. However, many Republicans in Congress are opposed. Now, President Zelensky's visit to the Capitol comes as the aid package for Ukraine faces a pretty tough uphill battle here in Congress, Rachel.
Yeah, that's right. So we know members right now are negotiating roughly $60 billion worth in continued funding for Ukraine. But as Brendan just mentioned, that is not set in stone quite yet. We heard from Senator Chuck Schumer on this. He says Zelensky's talks today, they were very productive. And he also added that Zelensky really outlined what's at stake if they don't continue funding for Ukraine. So members really, they don't want to support continued funding for Ukraine unless they implement some Trump-era border policies. But others really feel that there is room for compromise on all of this.
I want to see the Ukrainians beat the Russians and defeat Vladimir Putin. I don't want to see our men and women on the field of battle, which would happen once Putin would take Ukraine. It would move on to a NATO nation or a neutral nation where, we somehow were compelled to be able to be on the battlefield, which would be very costly in terms of blood and treasury.
President Zelensky made it so clear how he needs help, but if he gets the help, he can win this war. And he outlined in some great detail, the kind of help he needs and how it will help him win. On the other hand, he made it clear, and we all made it clear, that if we lose, Putin wins. And this will be very, very dangerous for the United States.
And Sarah, both of Michigan's Democratic senators took to social media earlier today. Senator Debbie Stabenow saying on X, quote, "It is very clear that we cannot walk away from Ukraine. We must stand up to Putin's attacks on freedom." Senator Peters also taking to X, formerly Twitter, saying, quote, "The United States must continue to stand with the Ukrainian people and support democracies around the world." So
we'll just have to see how much of an impact Zelensky's visit here on Capitol Hill will have in these talks and negotiations for continued aid. Sarah, back to you.
All right, Brendan and Rachel, thank you very much. Up here at home, a third and final Delta County Commissioner will officially face a recall election in May. The Delta County Citizens for Ethical Leadership circulated petitions through late summer and fall calling for the removal of Commissioners David Moyle, Bob Barron, and Robert Peterson from office. Recall elections for Moyle and Barron were confirmed in October, and although Peterson filed a list of challenges against the signatures submitted from his district, the county clerk has determined the minimum number of signatures required are valid.
Talking to somebody about where in the United States that this has possibly happened, where we were able to get 3 recalls all the way through the system. And I think that's a huge sign that the community wants to see some change and some positive change for our community.
WZMQ 19 has reached out to Commissioner Peterson for comment, but we have not received a response. We're learning new details tonight about unemployment across Michigan. Unemployment has seen a steady decline over the last year, but in the UP, it's been decreasing at a slower rate. WZMQ's Mitchell Rife spoke with UP Michigan Works to understand how new workplace trends might impact the years ahead.
A report from Michigan's capital says unemployment rates for the state are sitting at 4.2%, and the Upper Peninsula is just shy of that at 4.1% as of October of this year.
That's really unusual for us to be lower than the state. Usually we're slightly higher.
UP Michigan Works CEO Deb Brunel notes the number of seasonal employment in the UP can end up skewing the rate. Another adjustment being made by companies that might see an impact on the unemployment is the ability to work from home.
What's important is work-life balance, and working from home kind of helps make people feel a little bit better and have that more positive balance in their life.
Although working from home is an incentive, Invest UP's Marty Vitate says a great majority of the service jobs in the UP can't support the adjustment. On top of that, keeping a younger generation of staff can be a difficult feat as well, especially in a more rural area.
We're looking for that hybrid work from home lifestyle. Yep. But some of these industries in the UP or in places like the UP require, in person.
Well, you look at 2 of the big drivers of our economy, or maybe 3 actually, when you look at healthcare, when you look at manufacturing, advanced manufacturing, and when you look at the service industry, those are really tough to do from a hybrid circumstance or with remote work.
We need to think about new and innovative ways, like I said, to retain workers and to attract.
Invest UP's new Rural Leadership Fellowship program is designed to make an impact on the UP's labor force, and one of the goals of this program, Invest UP says, is retention. Mitchell Rife, WZMQ 19 News, Marquette.
Your first warning weather forecast is coming up after this break. Plus, find out what's up with Megan O'Connor. She has a sample of some upcoming Christmas time events all around the UP this week. And later, some Manistee students take the stage for a classic whodunit. Hear from the students about how the production is helping them off.
19 News is brought to you by Dan Perkins Construction.
When you put on a product this nice, you want to sing it from the rooftops. You know my roof's good looking, will last the rest of your life. Each day I go to work thinking, we're doing this right. Buy a roof for me and I think you'll be happy as a gherkin. 'Cause we do it right and we're really polite. Take it from me, Dan Perkins. You try rhyming something with Perkins.
CBS Tonight. NCIS Sydney is this fall's #1 new series.
One team, one dream, y'all.
That you can't miss.
Best seats in the house.
NCIS!
People can get into trouble out here.
Put on that uniform, you agree to protect the person next to you, no matter what.
Touch me, Blue.
Welcome to Australia. It has got a certain ring to it.
A new NCIS Sydney tonight, 8/7 Central on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to get their car fixed. That's because at John's Auto, communication is the key to service. When we have your car, you can expect to be updated on what's going on. And Craig here will explain repairs in terms I even understand, and I'm only 9. For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Marquette.
And don't forget, we're still your #1 source for a pre-owned vehicle in Marquette County.
John's Auto Marquette.
Come on down to Outdoor Man, where our camping department is intense.
Set it up in 30 seconds flat. And take it down even faster.
And we're always family friendly.
We found a bear cub in here.
Been nice knowing you, Baxter.
Outdoor Man is open for business on Last Man Standing.
Sophia Murphy reports at 6 and 11 on WZMQ 19 News. Now, WZMQ 19 News First Warning Weather with Ariane Stasek.
Well, let's get into the weather alerts that we've got going on right now. Basically, just a winter weather advisory. Basically, a winter weather advisory. West of Munising, we could see up to 2 inches during this time, which is going until 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, and then 3 to 6 inches possible, basically from Munising all the way over to where Chippewa County starts, and we could see gusts up to 40 miles an hour, and then those winds still kicking up in Chippewa County up to 35 miles an hour, where we could see up to 8 inches. So when is this snow kind of accumulating? Basically in those early, late evening, early morning hours, where we could see some accumulations up to about 2 inches during that time frame. So let's take a look at what we have been seeing the past couple of hours here. Again, lake effect snow showers along that northeast portion of Superior, and we've even got some accumulations over here in the Huron Mountains as well as Baraga. I know Herman had a few inches this morning at around 9:30. Current radar showing a lot of that snow activity again over here in Alger and North Luce and Schoolcraft counties. So I mentioned that we'll see more accumulations as we get into the later hours. By 9 p.m., maybe half an inch over there in Newberry. Sault Ste. Marie, y'all might need your snow blowers when all is said and done. As we take a look here, maybe 2.5 inches, but we could possibly see up to 4. And remember, it could be even higher in those higher terrain locations. Right now, our winds are still pretty gusty, primarily coming out of the north-northwest. We'll see a little bit of a change as far as coming from the southwest, but we'll calm down for Wednesday. So looking forward to that. But then on Thursday, basically Wednesday evening into our Thursday morning, those gusts kicking up, could see again 35 to 40 miles an hour. Hopefully that's not your garbage night, but if it is, you've been warned. Okay, temps right now, very cold in that 20-degree range. We're going to see these dip down even further, and those clouds starting to decrease this evening. The lows, we've got teens along that Wisconsin border. So Iron River, Ironwood, you could be around 15, 16 degrees. And then taking a look at the next couple of hours, 24 hours, we could see some lake effect snow showers again in the morning, but we're expecting gradual sunshine for the day, and those temperatures 25 to 35. Friends, early in the morning though, we'll have those gusts and we will have very cold temperatures. So if you've got a student or if you have to get up early and head to work, make sure you are bundled up because we could be 10 to 20 degrees early in the morning. All right, around 9 p.m. we'll have those snow showers hanging over here on that east coast. And then tomorrow morning we could see some off of Ontonoggin's coast, but other than that, we will clear out for the majority of our day. I'll have your 7-day outlooks coming up in 15.
Thank you very much, Air. For stores like Bronner's Christmas Wonderland and Frankenmuth, holiday shopping happens year-round. With over 50,000 different items available every year, the fulfillment team at Bronner's receives and packages almost 2,000 orders every day. The team's assistant manager says things start to pick up in October, and the store hires 500 seasonal workers to make sure all the goodies are sent out in time.
We have about 150 elves back here in the north building. Some orders have a few packages, but it's typically about 2,000 orders a day are coming in, and that many packages are shipping out.
Coming up tonight at 11:10 Central, we'll take a closer look at how all of Bronner's elves make sure your Christmas gifts arrive on time. Our 19 News Insights is on the way next.
Would you like to save money on your healthcare costs? Do you receive Medicare? If so, there is a free program provided by UPCAP, Superior Alliance for Independent Living, and the Upper Peninsula Aging and Disability Resource Center that may be able to help. They are simply here to guide you through the Medicare process and to help you get the Medicare benefits you are entitled to receive. Their trained professionals are ready to help you save money on health care. If you have Medicare, simply dial 211 for assistance.
Join us on the CBS Evening News as we explore the challenges facing what's called the COVID generation. Poor classroom attendance, lagging test scores, and mental health. How are students receiving the support they need? That's all this week.
Erickson Jewelers will host a buying event in Iron Mountain from November 13th to the 15th. Sell your valuables for immediate payment. Bring in your gold, diamonds, coins, watches, sterling silver, designer handbags, and more. See you Monday to Wednesday at Erickson Jewelers for a free, no-obligation offer from one of our trusted estate specialists. For a full list of what we buy, go to nationalrarities.com.
He's the sheriff known by one name.
Oh, howdy, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Hey, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Andy. Andy. Andy.
On The Andy Griffith Show.
Weeknights at 8 on MeTV 19.1. You're watching the award-winning WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Sarah Blakely.
There are endless options for high school students to choose from after they graduate, but that process often begins while they're still in school. Market Algerisa is helping students interested in technical careers get a little jump start. Joining us tonight is Marisa's Director of CTE, Eric Ziegler. Thanks for coming in, Eric.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us what CTE is.
Yeah, so CTE stands for Career and Technical Education. When we were in school, it was often referred to as vocational education. And you'll still see that term out there, but as a state and as a country, we went with a name shift to CTE, and I think it speaks to the renowned mission to really help prepare our students for their future, for the communities, and for the skills that they need to succeed.
Gotcha. So, what kind of falls under that umbrella of CTE?
Yeah, we offer programs in career and technical education across the Marquette and Alger counties for our high school students. We also run a middle college and work-based learning programs that we'll talk about as well.
Yeah, sure. How does this help students prepare for life after school?
Yeah, I think like our story or our why is advanced training or advanced learning, and so we've got high school students that we're preparing for their future. Some of them are going to go directly into the workforce, and so they need those skills to succeed. Others are going to go into a 2-year or a trade school. Some might go into the military. Others are going to go into that 4-year institution and advanced education after that. And really, it's putting students into situations to help prepare them for their future.
Yeah. So in Marisa right now, in Marisa's district right now, how many students are involved in CTE programs?
We've got over 1,400 students in the programs, which is over half of the students, over half of the high school students in the two-county region, which I think is great. I think we've got quality programs in all of our high schools. The programs are available to each of the high school students in the two-county region, and we're meeting the needs of a lot of students.
Yeah. Tell us about those work-based learning programs in the middle college. What's that about?
Yeah, so I've got a really talented staff that I'm very proud of, and we've got staff members that work with middle college students. That's basically a program that students are able to get a jump start on their college path. They get credits junior year, senior year, and then they stay on for a 13th year, and they're able to earn college credits at no cost to them. We've got a strong partnership with our higher ed institutions to have those middle colleges students thrive. And our staff really do a great job of setting students up for success.
Very cool.
Our work-based learning programs are a great connection between school and community. We've got seniors that are able to take the work-based learning opportunities, and they go out into the community and work in businesses meet professionals, network, learn skills, and earn credit for it. So again, all kind of tying to preparing students for the future.
Gotcha. At what age or grade, I suppose, should students really start to think about this and parents start to think about this as well?
There's a term used in education and in life about it takes a village, and it's never too early to start. I would encourage all students to advocate for themselves, and we've got strong partnerships with each of our schools. We work with each of our schools to run these programs well. They're open to high school students, so I think as students are starting to look at high school options, I'd encourage them to look at CTE, to look at middle college, and to look at work-based learning.
Gotcha. So, and where should they go to find that information?
I think a great place to go is to our website. You'll see everything there is to do with CTE, as well as the other great programs that we're running in our agency.
Excellent. Well, Eric, thank you so much for sharing tonight. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Still ahead tonight, we are finding out what's up with Megan O'Connor. She has the scoop on quite a few Christmas time events coming up around the UP in the next few days. And later, how building up confidence on stage is helping some Manistee students with their confidence off the stage. But first, here's your Upers United volunteer opportunity of the day. The Trillium House in Marquette has a need for an office support volunteer Fridays through Mondays from noon to 4 p.m. This person provides services to hospice patients and families, answers the phone, data entry, filing, helping with marketing, and other duties as requested. To sign up to be a volunteer or check out other opportunities, head to upersunited.com.
We've got a lot of news to cover tonight. Our series, The COVID Generation, continues. As students' test scores plummeted after the pandemic, we look at one tutoring program that's helped getting kids back on track.
The wait is over. England Furniture's quick shipping is back at Kirkish Furniture. Choose your style and fabric and receive your furniture in as little as 30 days. Browse our in-stock selection or let our staff help you customize the perfect sofa or chair. Plus, 1 year free financing and free delivery.
The thing I love most about the team is we're actually a family.
I have people around me I can trust. I'm lucky.
They are a light in the darkness.
The only thing we can rely on is each other.
NCIS, you remember us?
Yeah! Go, go, go!
We'll fight all that darkness out there with joy. That's how we win.
We all know how much it means when someone lends a helping hand, and no community does it better than ours. I'm Ariane Stasek. All of us at 19 News and Goodwill want to thank those of you who supported Operation Warm Up. Your donations of winter weather clothing will go to our neighbors and help keep them warm this winter. We appreciate your support and wish everyone happy holidays.
Goodwill and WZMQ 19 thank you for supporting Operation Warm Up.
We are united, everybody's invited. We are united, everybody. Come on, come on.
The United Way of Marquette County kicking off its 80th year. United Way volunteers support our community, and you can help the United Way assist 26 local programs, funding nonprofit organizations focused on safety, unity, and endowment. Donate today by visiting uwmqt.org. A public service message from the United Way and WZMQ 19.
I'm Lily Simmons. Watch my reports from Escanaba and Delta County only on WZMQ 19 News.
Amy Doyle reports at 6 and 11 on WZMQ 19 News.
Let's find out what's up with Megan O'Connor. Megan, there's a lot of events to talk about tonight.
That's right, Sarah. Aren't we so lucky to have various creative events happening right here in Marquette this week? Tonight on What's Up with Megan, we will have a highlight of a few as I take you through an art exploration. First, a theater production. It's the last week to catch Northern Michigan University's rendition of the Dickens classic, A Christmas Carol. Ebenezer Scrooge is haunted by the ghosts of Christmas past, Christmas present, and the spirit of Christmas yet to come. Find out what happens to Scrooge this Thursday, Friday, and Sunday at 7:30 p.m. and Saturday at 1 p.m. Tickets can be found at nmu.universitytickets.com. Next, how about some beautiful music? The Marquette Choral Society will perform at the Kaufman Auditorium on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday at 3 p.m. Their performance will highlight the topic of war and the transcendence of life over death and peace over strife. Tickets for the event can also be found at nmu.universitytickets.com. And if artwork tickles your fancy, check out the Marquette Youth's Volumes Violin Art Auction this Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. at Barrel and Beam Brewery. Listen to live violin and cello music as you bid on some art for a good cause while enjoying local barrel-aged beer, wine, and mead. The silent auction will feature beyond repaired violins, cellos, and antique cases that have been reconstructed by select Detroit and Marquette area woodworkers, painters, and collage artists. Donations will benefit the Equitable Tuition Fund to continue making quality music education accessible for Marquette and Detroit families. For more information on all of these events, check out WZMQ19.com later tonight.
So aside from all of those happening, we also have another slew of events coming
more. So first, join the Upper Peninsula Children's Museum in Marquette for their gift of giving this Thursday from 5:30 to 7:30 and experience hand-on craft activities and free Culver's frozen custard. This event is free for children to participate in. The Michigan State Police Gladstone, Iron Mountain, and Calumet posts are hosting Stuff a Blue Goose on Friday and Saturday. On Friday, drop off new unwrapped toys or non-perishable food items at the Iron Mountain Walmart from 4 to 7 p.m. and the Elmhurst County Market in Escanaba from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. On Saturday, you can drop off donations from 5 to 9 at the Township Park near Rapid River and from 11 to 2 at Pat's Food locations in Lance and Calumet. Head over to the Landmark Inn in Marquette this Friday at 7 for a holiday drag show. The entry fee is by donation. All donations goes towards the Beacon House. And this Friday and Saturday is the Frosty Wonderland Craft Show at the Ruth Butler Building at the UP State Fairgrounds in Escanaba. It's from 10 to 6 on Friday and 9 to 6 on Saturday. More details at deltami.org.
Lots of stuff happening. Thank you very much.
Of course.
A theater club at Manistee High School is preparing for its next production this weekend as well. WZMQ's Escanaba Bureau reporter Lily Simmons has more on how the school's fine arts program is helping students succeed.
According to the middle and high school principal, Manistee area school students are thriving in the arts.
If you don't play sports, if you need an outlet to do something after school that's a little bit more on the creative side, this high school has a lot of options. It's just kind of the fabric of our culture here.
With everything from a glee club and band to physical art projects and a drama club, which is preparing for its production of Clue running December 15th through 17th.
During the entire show, along with the cast, you're also trying to figure out who done it and who's the murderer, just like the game. It's so fun to be part of the cast and to watch, in my opinion.
Students say their talented cast and crew and passion for what they do make for an entertaining experience.
Usually people always go to the bigger shows. We're such a small community, so we have like a small stage and small cast, and I think a lot of us have great potential. I think people like coming and seeing drama because we're just as good as the sport people, and I think it'd be a great mixture.
With many planning to pursue a career in the arts, Manistee's Fine Arts program is preparing them for life after high school.
I've gotten to play in various honors bands because of our band program. I've gotten to sing in front of the school for the Veterans Day Assembly. I've been in numerous shows. I've really been able to work on developing my skill through most of the opportunities we've gotten here.
And helping them succeed in the classroom now.
Hands down, a student that is involved with something positive with school is going to perform better academically. Their experience with high school is going to be that much stronger because they're doing something that they want to do while they're here.
Lily Simmons, WZMQ 19 News, Manistee.
The wind sticks around tonight, and some of our eastern lakeshore counties will see some snow.
I'm Richard Karn, and I love my hose. My hose is lightweight.
Oh, no.
My hose will not kink. Come on. And my hose is anti-leak. It ain't those old hoses. This is my hose. The new Pocket Hose Copper Bullet, now infused with real copper, so your water is always clean and lead-free. Just turn on the water and watch your hose grow and grow to a full-size 3/4-inch hose. And when you turn off the water, away it goes, shrinking and squeezing that water out until it's practically bone dry. Our new inner tube uses 3 layers of high-strength latex on the inside. Then it's wrapped in a new polymer filament jacket, the same technology used in forest fire hoses because it's light and tough, 3 times stronger than the other hoses. It's guaranteed for 10 years. Nearly impossible to tear or snag. And the redesigned connector protector with flexible collar helps stop leaks at the spigot. But my favorite part of our new hose build, the oversized, easy-to-grip fittings. Easy on and off, even with gloves. Perfect for power washing cars and trucks, ready to go anywhere, even your pocket. With more than 100 patents worldwide, it's the best pocket hose in the world. Get the super light 25-foot pocket hose Copper Bullet today for only $29.99. But wait, call now and get our Turbo Shot adjustable nozzle. From those delicate flowers to power washing your walkway, a $20 value, absolutely free. Copper Bullet is not available in stores. This is an exclusive advanced release of our 2024 edition pocket hose. There is a strict limit of 3 per order. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-957-6218. That's 1-800-957-6218. Or visit copperbullet.hose.com. So call 1-800-957-6218 now.
We've got a winter weather advisory for the northeast coast here. We could see some accumulations up to 8 inches and very gusty winds. Temperatures right now in that 20-degree range. Expect them to drop down to about 10 to 20, especially in the west interior. In Marquette, we're warming up to 49 on Thursday.
Thank you very much, Air. That's it for tonight. We'll see you back here at 11:10 Central.
Tonight,